The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
When you're on the road, those are not points that you can afford to miss out on. Step up, knock down your free throws. They shot themselves in the foot with their struggles at the line.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Mirotić at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
Nice unselfish dish there, right where his teammate could do something with it. He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
Here's Chicago. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
Yeah, and they certainly did that. What they lacked in offense, they more than made up with defensively. It wasn't pretty, but it was a win all the same.
And that one's good. Schroeder. Right side, Butler. He kicks to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate.
His mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. We're going to get down in the paint.
Here's Schroeder. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Howard against Mirotić, and it's blocked by Mirotić. Wade passes to Butler, and he makes that one.
And I tell you what.
Pass to Wade. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Mirotić sets the screen for Rondo. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the...
Preventing that from happening.
Now here is Hardaway. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Normally, they wouldn't see. Chris Paul in L.A. for the Clippers operates in the pick and roll better than anybody maybe we've seen in the game of basketball. Maybe.
No excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Well, that happens sometimes. The ball just does not go down. But
here's Muscala. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. Cephalosha kicks to Muscala. Good on the triple. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Payne. They get it back. Felicio. And he goes in.
Of young players and old players, they're doing a good job of finding some international talent as well. A nice balance on their roster, and it seems like it.
Grant kicks to Felicio, and he jams it after. Here's Delaney. That 3 off the mark. Now, here's Grant. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pulls it from the elbow. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And the defense has had 0 answers for how to stop them. Could require a whole new strategy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineup.
It gets them that nice look.
Carter Williams dishes to Laverne, and Laverne throws it down. Hardaway kicks to Millsap. Good on the 13-footer. Dishes it to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And a great assist by Carter. Humphries the pass to Millsap. Puts it up from 15, and again, it's Atlanta.
9 times out of 10, that is an easy make.
To the paint. Again, the Hawks score. Now here's Carter Williams. Not a lot of room. Pass to Felicio. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment.
You have to understand who you are first and foremost. I know Greg Popovich all the time talks about guys checking their ego at the door and understanding how important it is for you to accept your role. And the quicker you do it, Kevin, the more you can accomplish in the season. Played many years in the NBA where a lot of guys...
GMs, they love the skill, but they also like the mind that goes with it and the framework with which they're going to play on that team.
It speaks to guys having maturity, Kevin, and that's sometimes hard to...
David Aldridge.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. Automatically get to the second. Take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third options.
Here's Wade. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando. Gets to the rim for two. Delaney. Carter Williams covering. Good on the shot. This one for three. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Hardaway. Lets the three fly. Here's Humphries. That one's all good. Bazemore with it. Wade picks him up. Here's Delaney. Again, the Hawks good for two.
On the floor to gain that separation and then let it fly with a quick release.
Here's Wade. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Man, just imagine how much they'd be up by guys if his shot was going in.
And it's good for two. Here's Cephalosha. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's the screen. Grant kicks to Portis. That's tipped.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Schroeder. Plenty of room around him against Charlotte.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Here's Muscala. Persistence pays off. Outside Rondo. Here's Portis. He got it!
Wow!
He got it!
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Bazemore with it. Butler covering. Millsap a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Here's Wade. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocked.
Wade outside. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way in. Outside Rondo. Lopez a screen. Rondo dishes to Lopez.
And that's
the other.
Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Back to Millsap. He dishes it to Schroeder. Hardaway from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Such a team that had such high expectations at that early age help your skill level and your overall basketball development.
Well,
Millsap covering. 14 feet away. No good off the front iron.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
yeah, he sat in that mid-range area.
Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Humphries. And the dunk by Humphries. That's bringing it down hard. Grant kicks to Portis. Oh, and there's the one.
I'd like to see those numbers improve.
Thabo Cephalosha is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
The shooting percentage is excellent so far, and without him, they might not have the lead like they do now.
Connects.
Kevin?
I'm sure we'll see a lot of players trying to add that three, D.A. Thank you. Mike Muscala is checked in for Atlanta. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Humphries. Got that bucket in no time at all. To the inside. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Outside Millsap. Schroeder up top. Shoots it up. Looks good. Is good. Felicio kicks to Grant. They set the screen. Payne gets a wide open look. Here's Felicio. Here's Portis. Trains the three-pointer. To the paint. And he takes that one up, and shot clock at 5. Loses his man off the screen, and Wade against Hardaway. Wade drives in. Count it, number 5 from the floor.
So it's not the only thing right now that's setting him apart. There aren't many German players in the NBA. Of course, we
Get a little more, you're right. They set the pick. Charity strike shot. And a big bounce off the rim. Hardaway against Wade. Clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He absolutely should be considered one of the top 5 shooting guards to ever play the game. And the numbers back up just about everything you'd want. Team that you want to leave alone. Great look.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Schroeder. The timely screen. Oh, here's Bazemore, defended by Butler. Schroeder dishes to Howard. There's the pass to Ilyasova. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he had no problem rising up and using his height to drain the jumper.
Wade passes to Mirotic. That falls. Nice feed. Just 5 on the clock. There's the dish to Lopez. And he hits it just before the Schroeder passes to Howard. Fires the 3. And again, it's Ilyasova with the triple. Back to Hardaway. Dishes to Howard. A strong finish under heavy pressure.
It's that way, but we haven't seen a lot of neon in the NBA, but the Hawks bringing it in. And I also, Kevin, like the way that some of the franchises recently have gone to the new almost soccer circular logo. So I like the way Atlanta has situated themselves.
To the inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many leads.
Ilyasova, a screen on Rondo. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. It's good.
And good shots from close range.
The feed now to Wade. Kicks to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down. Otis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rondo on top. Guarded by Schroeder. Nice shot by Portis. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Schroeder passes to Ilyasova. Good D by Lopez. The Bulls leading by 3. Butler kicks to Wade. Wade missing again. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The Bulls shooting it brilliantly here late, 60% from the field. They set the pick. Rondo passes to Portis. Great D that time from Howard.
Too ambitious of him there, guys. He tried to be a one-man wrecking ball instead of looking to kick the ball out for the better shot opportunity.
Kicks to Ilyasova. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
26 seconds left in the game. Now here's Rondo. Tries again, and it's sent back by Howard.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to get a 3. That's the only thing that's going to do it.
Ilyasova dishes to Schroeder. Bazemore for 3. Off target from downtown. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, you guys got out-rebounded on the glass tonight, but how did you overcome that to get the win?
Well, first of all, that's an unbelievable rebounding team. So they're very good. I think we made up for it with our energy. We had some steals, deflections that kind of made up for the out-rebounding.
There's more than one way to skin a cat, and you found it tonight, Dwayne. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.